Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Taquan, and you already know what it is. Hey, what's up, y'all? And I'm back with another video. And before I get into the topic of today's video today, I want to say thank you to my loyal watchers and subscribers that's been watching my videos. And I'm sorry if I look kind of dusty and tired right now. I had a really busy day today, but other than that, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna get on with the video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure that you click the notification bell so that way you won't miss any more of my content, any more of my videos. You won't be missing anything else. And also, you can just hit me up on my social media. That's going to be right down here. Down here. You see that? Right down here. So you can hit me up on my social media, if you want to get to know me, or you have any questions, or you have any requests that you want me to do, just hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to try to do what I can. So, on with the video. So today's topic of the video is going to be the top 5 things about people that really annoy me. Like, it really took some time, for me to try to, for me to, come up with the video and stuff like that. Like, well, I'm not going to do a lot of talking, so I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to just get right into it. All right, number 1, the first thing that really annoys me is people who are really, really clingy. Now, like, I understand, like, when we real close friends, we hang out and stuff like that, or I could be in a relationship with you. It's like, a lot of people, they good vibes being around me. They like being around me. So it's like I don't have people get way too clingy with me. Like, I understand, I love you too, and you love me and stuff like that. But the thing is, there's no need to be overly clingy. There's no need to want to be under me all the time or be under supervision of me all the time. Like, I don't be wanting to be under you all the time, all day, every day, 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours. No, I'm not like that. It's like with me, even though I like being with you too, like, I enjoy having my space. I enjoy having my time alone. So it's like, that's like the balance of things. That should be the balance of things, like in relationships today. There's no need to be overly clingy, but you still show your partner that you love being with them. But sometimes there are times where sometimes you just gotta allow just a little bit of space, for other people, and that way, hey, that'll keep the relationship going strong. Number 2, the second thing about people that really annoys me is people who don't have themselves, together, someone who is mentally and financially unstable. So, like, okay, like, what I mean by financially, being financially stable, have yourself, like, at least some kind of income coming in, a job or anything like that, Social Security, Medicaid, anything like that. And what I mean by financially stable, I'm not meaning always have to buy me something or have the nicest house and stuff. I don't care about that. I'm not materialistic. I don't even care if you get me something out of the gumball machine. Like, I'm grateful for what I get. So it's just having yourself together financially. It just means, just having, have yourself a job. I don't care if you still live with your parents. Shoot, I'll still come and chill with you, and spend time with you. I don't care if you don't even have a car. I'll come and I'll still come and get you. And also being mentally together is that, you're not insecure with yourself. You might have some flaws with yourself that you're not proud of, but yet, like, you don't let those flaws define you or anything like that. You be proud of your flaws or anything like that. Like, I know with me, I got some flaws with myself. Like sometimes my face up in here breaks out real badly. Like, I have a skin condition on my face and on my scalp. That's one of my flaws. But hey, you gotta learn to love yourself. And it's like, just having yourself together mentally, not being insecure or anything like that. Because I done been in relationships to where people be so insecure about themselves, and calling themselves ugly and this and that, and letting other people, be inferior to them. And I'm like, with me, I don't have that type of energy anymore. I don't have that type of patience anymore. I don't have that type of time anymore. So it's like, if you want to be friends with me, if you want to get with me and stuff like that, you got to get your stuff together. You got to have your stuff together. And that's mainly number 2 on my list. Number 3 on my list is being speaking to me while I'm being silent. Okay, like, I have this habit of being silent when I have to rethink on a lot of things. And this is one thing that a lot of Scorpios is familiar with doing. Me being a Scorpio myself, I am a Scorpio sun. And it's like, okay, excuse me. So it's like, when I be silent, it's like I have to rethink about a lot of things to myself. Like, if a situation goes on, or the kind of people I'm around, or my environment and stuff like that, I'm thinking, okay, is this it for me? Is this person right for me? Is this the right thing that I have to do? Or even when I'm really mad, that's also a time when I'm silent. And I don't have people, when I be really mad, it's best not to speak to me, period. Because, like, with me, I know my temper, and I know my mouth, and I know where it can go. So it's like, it's really best not to speak. And it's like, I don't have people, try to keep speaking to me and speaking when I'm already giving you signs not to talk to me. Like, if I give you that look, and it's like, I don't have some people tell me I get this crazy look in my eyes when I get upset. So it's like, if I give you that look and I tell you I don't want to talk about it, then you should just leave it alone and respect that. Don't try to keep egging it out of me, because I'ma just end up flipping on you. Like, I'm just used to, just being silent and just having time to think to myself before I react. Mainly just think to myself and be like, okay, is this even it? Is this the right thing to do? And it's like, like, it's just, that's just number 3 on my list. If I'm silent, then don't try to speak to me. If I take the time and I speak to you after I calm down and I rethink things, then that's when I'll get back in touch with you. But other than that, that's another thing on my list. Please do not try to speak to me when I'm silent. Number 4 on my list is people that talk a whole bunch of fish out of their mouth. Okay, now I understand it's a lot of people out here that's going to talk a whole lot of fish out of their mouth. I understand that. We have that everywhere we go. But as long as you don't bring your drama towards me or anything like that, then you good. Because it's like, okay, That's one thing that I really do not tolerate. I really do not tolerate people talking a whole bunch of fish out of their mouth, especially if it's towards someone that I really, really like as a friend or anything like that. Then, there are times to where I actually stand up and defend for that person, or especially if they try to come towards me, I don't do a whole lot of fish talking. That's one thing about me. Like, if I'm going to talk a whole bunch of trash about you, you really have to give me a good absolute reason for why I'm talking trash about you in the first place. It could be because you done crossed me the wrong way or anything like that. And here's the thing about me, like, I throw a lot of shade. Like, I'm the king of throwing shade. I'll throw shade all day. But here's the thing about me. Sometimes with me, if I throw shade at you, it be facts behind it. I have facts behind the shade that I throw. I don't go talking trash about people, talking rah, 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 being loud. No, that's not me. I'm not a loud person. I mainly be quiet and I stick to myself. I have, friends and associates, mainly associates. I be careful on who I call my friends. I really don't have a lot of friends anymore anyway. I be careful on that nowadays, but it's like, it's careful to be, it's good to be careful with who you talk to and stuff like that, because sometimes the main people who be in your clique sometimes, or the people who act like and pretend that they on your side and stuff like that, sometimes they'll be the main ones that be talking all the fish mouth about you. It's like they be waiting for your downfall. So it's like that's another thing on my list for today. And finally, number 5 on my list, y'all, I'm sorry about my hands. Yeah, they may look a little messed up right now. Like the seasons is changing and that messes with my skin every time. That's another one of my flaws, but I love myself. But anyway, on to the subject. Number 5 on my list is worrying about what the next man and what the next woman has and not paying attention to your own stuff and not staying in your lane. Now, a lot of people is known for doing this now. It's like so many people be focused and so worried and caught up about what the next man and what the next woman has and what they doing with their situation, what situation they got, what house they got, what car they got, their kids or anything like that. But it's like a lot of people don't want to stay in their lane. A lot of people don't want to focus on their own situations. It's like a lot of people have a lot more entertainment and sticking their nose in other people's business and not paying attention to their own business. Like, I done hear a lot of people say this before, and I heard my pastor say this before. A lot of people be so worried about what you have, and they be jealous of you and be hating on you. And it's like, I just, like I be saying to myself, people need to stop hating. People need to stop trying to be so nosy and stop trying to dig all up in other people's business and getting all the information out of them and not paying attention to their own stuff, to their own surroundings, to their own situation. Like, I don't have time to be worrying about the next man, the next woman, what they got, what house they got, what cars they got and stuff like that. Hey, even if their stuff is better than mine, they still got the same thing I do. All I know is I don't have time to be worried about anyone else. I have my own issues that I have to worry about. I have my own house. I have my own car that I have to worry about and make payments on. So it's like, we today need to stop hating and stop being jealous and stop being so worried about what the next person has, worrying about what your neighbor have, and just focus on yourself. Focus on your, just focus on your situation. Stay in your lane and focus on you. Don't try to drive in the other people's lane, because if you driving and swerving in the other people's lane, you just gonna end up driving yourself off. You just gonna end up driving yourself off the road and end up driving in the ditch and getting in an accident. You're gonna be on a much straighter narrow. You're gonna be on a much straighter road if you just stay in your lane. Just mind your own business. Don't try to get all up in everybody else's business. And that's pretty much the number 5 of that topic that I wanted to talk about today. And that's it with the video for tonight. I'm sorry that it actually took me so long to try to do this. Well, had a real busy day today. Had a lot of runs today. Not the bad kind, but you know, like driving and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I want to say thank you again to my loyal subscribers and everybody that's been watching my videos. I do have more content coming soon, and I am going to try my best to try to be more constant on my channel as much as I can, because you know, between me having one job and then having my own business and trying to battle those things out, sometimes it gets a little hectic sometimes, and I be having a lot to do. But it's like, you know, I am trying to balance everything out. But enough about my boring life. I ain't gonna bore y'all to death. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the video off right here. If you like this video right here, just give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell at the bottom of the screen. And also, if you want to hit me up on my social media is going to be in the video description box down below. If you want to get to know me, if you have any questions or any requests that you want me to do, just hit me up. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it off right here. You be blessed, have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.
I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?